Hello everyone and welcome to another Tempo Storm Wild Meta video. The Year of the Phoenix is right around the corner and Hearthstone is about to be shaken to its core. Ashes of Outland is packed with powerful cards and the release of a brand new class, and Hearthstone will never be the same. Even in Wild, we can expect Ashes of Outland and the new Demon Hunter class to have an impact, and in this video, we'll take a closer look at 5 legendary Ashes of Outland cards that have the potential to change the Wild landscape. Before we get started, be sure to subscribe to the Tempo Storm Hearthstone YouTube channel and to turn notifications on to stay up to date with our Wild Hearthstone content. This video will cover 5 new cards from the expansion, but we'd be remiss if we didn't mention the Ashes of Outland card that is already changing the face of the format, Kael'thas Sunstrider. Kael'thas is the free pre-release legendary minion that was released ahead of the set, and it's already been a massive boon to Druid, showing up in everything from Miracle Malagos Druid to Jade Druid. Wild players are bound to explore the power of Kael'thas in other classes too, and while any player can obtain Kael'thas for free just by logging into Hearthstone, you won't be able to craft it in Golden until Ashes of Outland launches, so keep that in mind if you're interested in bulking up your Kael'thas decks. Now let's check out the powerhouse cards that have yet to be released. The new Demon Hunter class is the talk of the expansion, but in Wild, Demon Hunter has to compete with the entire catalog of cards that all the other classes have acquired throughout Hearthstone's history. Fortunately for Illidan, the first round of Demon Hunter cards are quite powerful, and it's not hard to imagine Demon Hunter carving a niche for itself in this format. Demon Hunter's hero power and many of their class cards tend to promote aggression, and Kayn Sunfury is sure to be a cornerstone of any attacking Demon Hunter strategy. Wild is packed with powerful taunts that can stop aggro in its tracks, but with Kayn on the board, you can ignore taunts when you attack, so even if the face plays taunt, you can still go face. Kayn is particularly good at bypassing cards that create multiple taunt minions, like Spreading Plague and Voidlord, and with Druid and Warlock becoming more and more popular, it's a big deal for Demon Hunter to have a way to break their defenses and push for lethal. But Kayn Sunfury isn't the only tool Demon Hunter has in its arsenal to push damage. Metamorphosis is a legendary spell for Demon Hunter that transforms your hero power into 2 shots that deal 5 damage each, giving Illidan a 7-mana Pyroblast across 2 turns. That's a scary amount of damage that you can't interact with, and it doesn't just have to go face. The Demonic Blast hero power can target minions too, which gives Demon Hunter the option to control the board in situations where racing the opponent is not the best way to go. Any mid-range Demon Hunter strategy like Highlander is sure to get a lot of mileage with this spell, whether you're destroying minions or going face, so if Demon Hunter takes off, you can expect Metamorphosis to play a big part. Demon Hunter isn't the only class to get powerful new toys from Ashes of Outland. One such toy for non-Demon Hunters is Evocation, which is a new legendary spell for Mage that fills your hand with an assortment of randomly generated spells. Quest Mage and Reno Quest Mage are at the top of the game right now in Wild, and Evocation is a powerful addition that gives these decks even more explosive potential to complete their quest early and finish the opponent off. Evocation isn't just strong for Quest Mage though. Evocation represents a lot of value for control-oriented mages in the later turns. Since Mage has a wide range of cards that draw or discover cards, summon minions, or deal damage, it's also extremely likely to give you something you can use before those spells go away at the end of the turn. Evocation is sure to be a fun card too for decks playing Scroll of Wonders and Yogg-Saron as well, so you're bound to see mages at all levels cast Evocation, either for the laughs or for the win. Next up, every class is getting a legendary Prime minion that shuffles a super-powered version of itself back into your deck when it dies, but some of the Primes are definitely stronger than others. Which one is likely to be the strongest in Wild? Our money's on Kanrethad Ebonlocke. Big Demon Warlock strategies are some of the most popular in Wild, and Kanrethad slots very easily into decks like Q-Block that want to bring their heavy hitters back for another round. Kanrethad Prime's battlecry is very similar to Blood Reaver Gul'dan, which is a staple card for Warlock in Wild, so it's sure to be a strong option for players that want some late-game redundancy. At the same time, Kanrethad is bound to be a strong card in Zoolock, since his normal form reduces the cost of your early and mid-game demons like Flame Imp and Despicable Dreadlord, and Kanrethad Prime can be a big final board push if the game goes long. Altogether, Kanrethad has a lot of potential, and we're looking forward to seeing what the Wild community can do with him. Last but not least, let's take a look at a neutral legendary that has some of the most insane potential for Wild in the entire set. We're talking about Teron Gorefiend, and the combo potential with this card is seriously unreal. We've seen Death Rattle enablers do some scary things in Wild, from Feign Death summoning swarms of Devilsaurs and Nerubians in Egg Hunter, to Plague of Flames clearing clearing the way with swarms of demons out of Carniverse cubes in modern Cubelock. Teron Gorefiend is a lot like Feign Death himself, but since he's neutral, he unlocks extra combo potential in classes that don't have access to cards like Feign Death. Teron is also a potentially strong threat in his own right, since he revives the minions he destroyed when he dies, making Teron difficult to remove without making the board worse. Teron isn't only strong with death rattles though. You can expect him to work in a lot of the same situations you would use Carnivorous Cube, such as using him to reset the stats on large minions like Witchwood Grizzly, or resummoning charge minions like Charged Devilsaur, and this is just the tip of the iceberg. We're excited to see what other kinds of combos Wild players can come up with involving Teron, so be sure to keep this card on your radar. All in all, Ashes of Outland is sure to have a big impact, not only for being the first expansion to feature the new Demon Hunter class, but also for its wide range of potentially game-breaking cards. We've reviewed some of the set's most exciting legendary cards in this video, but there are a lot of other strong cards that can have an impact in Wild, so where the meta will go after Ashes of Outland launches is anyone's guess. Which new cards are you the most excited to play with? Make sure to let us know in the comments, and as always, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to stay up to date with our Wild Hearthstone content. Thanks for watching!